idea, Mr. Jordan. Couldn't we have him reborn?
What? Who are you talking about?
Okay, Jesus Christ, I really hate that. But I think it's like reset.
What is it, what does it feel like when that happens?
Is you forget stuff, really. Like what you're supposed to be doing, or I usually forget my dad's name to start. And then it snowballs into not remembering how to walk or talk, and then you pass out.
But you, see stuff, right? Like when I saw Michael on the beach.
Yeah,
and
I see stuff, but it's like, I don't know, they're like dreams. They just dissolve when I'm back. Look, it's scary, needless to say, when I drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel how do I say this? 'Cause I don't want to... This isn't like a big thing.
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
I just want to say, I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year. And I'm just glad I met you, that's all. I'm just glad we met.
I'm glad too, okay? So there, it's out in the open, we're both glad.
Okay, good. So, that's it. And now we can go back to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
Yeah, let's finish strong now. No half-acidness at the end.
Five a.m.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I promise it'll be the last time I bring it up tonight. But you know you screwed up with Ashley at the concert, right? I mean, it's not a giant thing, but still.
Who's Ash? Oh, you mean Amanda? My really good friend Amanda who's moving away forever? That Amanda?
Yeah, that Amanda, who stole her mom's car. And I don't care if you didn't know she didn't have permission to take it, 'cause whatever, fine. But you knew you didn't have permission to go to that show. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
It'll be the last time, but maybe not for the reasons you think.
I don't really care about the reasons, just for my own sanity, don't do it anymore.
Okay, we're back in the past.
Oh, and I wanted to say, per your advice, I think I'm gonna really, commit
that
to
connected.
Clarissa. That sounds dumb, like I'm pinning her or something. But you know what I mean.
Commit? What the hell does that mean? You're in high school.
I know. I sound like I'm 40, but I don't know. It's not gonna be casual anymore. It's gonna be a thing, a real thing. That's all. So just get used to her. That's all I'm saying. Come on, let's get to the Sentry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project. And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
What history project? They still make you do, work with so little left in the year?
Unfortunately. It's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me to I don't know. And I mean, it's funny, I don't know if I even want to be here next year. It's just all so flat. Same people, the same expressions.
Well, if you leave, I'd certainly miss you.
Yeah, no, I'd miss you too. It's just that everybody here knows me, you know? I know you think I have it on easy street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that it's good, that they lived here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once? Give me a rest.
Just don't put so much pressure on yourself, Michael. Who cares what they think? You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yes, I will. Let's head back before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him, because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
It was easy. I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Oh my, how profound. I can't believe Uncle Pete's a mere failed actor and not teaching philosophy at Berkeley.
Oh, shut up. I cannot believe I had to pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is too funny.
Oh, shut up.
And we're back.
Alex?
Shut up.
You got, you went bad again? I couldn't get you out of it. We should get this done, now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's alright. I think I can hear Ren and Nona down there.
Oh, that's good. They're not dead.
Just don't say anything to them, okay? It's just like a trial period, like buying a used car that I can already tell is missing a lot.
What? I know, I'm cool.
So don't get, like, overly excited.
I'm not excited. This is how I normally stand.
Alright, but seriously, just don't say anything, okay?
I'm not, I won't. What's there even to say? This is like nothing to me.
Hey guys, good job on
Are they dating now?
We're dating.
Ah!
We're dating. Nona and I. We're gonna date.
Rin, dude, what did I just say?
What? They asked. Right? You asked?
Oh, that's great.
No, it's nice. I'm glad to know. It's good.
It's one date at the Revival Theater. We're just gonna sit quietly in the dark and watch a documentary on Bosnian genocide.
Sorry, I just saw my dead brother like twice. I don't want to
Romantic.
talk.
Hey, one man's depressant is another chick's upper.
This will not be an upper.
Well, hey, on my first date with my ex, I accidentally impaled her with
What
a
the
pool
fuck?
cue. So, it's nice when there's nowhere to go but up.
Anyways, I know it's stupid to be planning or whatever for this, but I don't know. I just felt like he knew I was open to it, so why wait to plan? Whatever.
Whatever. Truly the language of love.
Shut up, you know what I mean.
I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
Ren.
No, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, really.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm even saying this now.
This is stupid, but can we, like, take a picture?
Why?
I
Oh,
don't
that
know.
reminds me. Photos. Nope, we didn't get to see it.
In case things go bad and somebody finds it or something.
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
Alright, let's take it.
Alex, get in here.
You're not...
All right.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
AKA the end of the game. Oh, that's a... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking adorable. Look at those two. Oh, that's... He has like a ring thing around his neck. Oh, that's adorable. It's funny because Ren's like my favorite boy character in this whole series, and Nona's my favorite girl character. No. Something's gonna happen to them, you know it.
Listen, Alex, I don't want to say anything to Ren or Nona, but the truth of it is I'm not feeling too awesome right now. It's kind of getting worse.
No, come on, Jonas. We've cleaned the whole house. Nobody wants to scrub the toilet, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done before we can fall on the couch and watch cartoons, okay?
Hey, what do you call a man who's short of time? Huh? Have you...
You know, I'm not really in the mood
Tim. You call him Tim.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, it's not one of my finest.
It feels like wrong to see one of these when we're not in a time loop, right?
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's kind of spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned?
Yeah, but do you think it would even have worked? Like, if Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads, I don't know if this place would have held up.
Yeah, maybe not. It's kind of sad to think about.
I don't think it would be possible. It's very annoying.
Wait, before... Look, if something happens on the other side of this door, just... don't be stupid. Cut and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out, just get to the boat.
That's
Do
what
whatever you
happened
have to.
last time with
Just get
Adler
outta
and
here.
Anna.
Jonas, we're all getting out of here. I mean, look, we're about to fix this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is microwave popcorn of a problem.
I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Look, dream a little dream, buddy. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna leave you. Now, let's just get this door open, do what we gotta, and get home.
Oop.
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like, why would this specific tune be all over the place? I have to know what's going on before we head in there.
Okay, if it'll make you feel better, we'll investigate the case of Jonas's mom's weird song before we save our lives.
Sounds perfect. It's like breaking or something. Can you fix it? It sounds like it's her. Like a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right? I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but you can hear that. The voice, right?
I can kinda hear it.
Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's like it could be, right? It's just with everything that's happened, she could have come here.
It's possible. I mean, a lot's happened tonight in this general realm of craziness, so I'm not gonna rule it out.
God, she's like so close. Can you just try and tune in the signal? This tape player thing isn't even... I have no clue what's going on, but if you could just...
Sure, I can try, I guess.
Yeah, 'cause this... I don't know how to get this clearer or whatever. I just can't... Mom? Whoa. Alex?
Jonas, don't! Jonas, where
What
did
the
you
hell?
go? Come back.
You know, the truth is, we could have left whenever we wanted. We weren't prisoners of the cave.
And why use my friends? Why are you switching with them? Why are you doing this?
Because it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a part in it? It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms. Worse than dying the first time.
No, of course not, but you have to, no matter how hard it is.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to do anything. Not anymore. Whatever you think you can do, you can't. We're not going back. We won't go back. Child, wait your turn.
Well, it's time to fuck shit up. Oh fuck. That was a little too fast, I reckon.
Why isn't this, like, connecting?
It's forming a bigger triangle.
Where am I? This isn't... God.
Come on, radio, do something. No, you wanna.
Jonas, are you in here somewhere? Anybody? Clarissa? Guess not.
The submarine.
You've come to close the hole, right, girl? Well, you're gonna find out it's not that simple.
Yeah, I've come to close the hole. I've come to do what Maggie Adler tried to do 50 years ago, all right?
Okay, well, it didn't work then. Why would it work now? God, you're so spoiled. You don't even know the cost of things. Closing the hole with your stupid toy will spare your friends from our bloom, sure. But it will seal you up in here with us. You'll die with us again and again. Oh, getting started already. Okay, you want to play chicken with the void? Fine. We can see how long you stay on the throttle.
Oh, you don't want this.
Alexandra, wake up! This course of action will only save those morons, not yourself. Don't you understand? This isn't the road you want to be on.
You can't talk me out of this, all right?
You can leave, you know. Wait!
Come on, we can do this.
Time out.
Alone.
We are
All
on
the same.
side.
Poor girl.
This is for my friends.
Malice and
Youth
it
is the road of
the middle. We all play.
I
Same.
decide.
Well, jeez. I can't read that. FWE5.
Jonas, where?
I need
where
to check
are you?
something. I'm right. That's the name of my computer.
Okay, this is gonna be fine. Just work through it. Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. But Michael's dead. How could I even... Whoa, wait, what's happening?
Talking about reflection more.
Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas, if you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. When the time comes, let Jonas talk to his mom. His mom's dead. I know his mom's dead. What is... How is this possible? What's going on? Wow, that could have gone better.
Is this me, like, being the reflection in those
Time up.
times? Like, I'm living the life of the reflection now?
Tell Michael he should go to school here. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
And now we introduce you to a new version of Life is Strange. Okay. Dead Space, Think Void, what? Is that a Dark Souls dragon? I have no idea. This totally reminds me of Life is Strange.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home. You're always so quiet. It's like living with a little fairy tale mouse.
Wait, did I get booted back in time?
I know, I haven't used this desk in like a year, but Dad has all his gear on the kitchen table, so I've been like struggling with this stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the usual blah blah we've come so far type stuff. It should have like a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
Graduation speech, is that what we're talking about?
Aw, man, you haven't been listening at all. It's okay, this is really boring. I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
What? That's great! Congratulations! I mean, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks. It's just, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough.
Michael, say it. Come on, you can't take me to the water's edge of an idea here and then not jump in. That's just cruel.
No, really, I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Listen, here's the... You can't tell Mom or Dad, but Clarissa and I are talking about just leaving. Getting an apartment somewhere and just doing our own thing,
Wow, that's exciting. This is like a huge deal.
I need to
like,
focus
like
on them
the
sticking
Boxcar
together.
Children
I
version of
can't have
getting
them split
married or
apart because I
something.
think that's why everything's happening.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal, I guess. It'll be a lot harder to break up, so there's some level of vow there. She's been really pushing for it, wanting to look for places, and I'm into the idea. I really am. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't have your, blessing first. So, can you just wave your hand over my head or something and say I'm alright to do this?
God, it's hard for me to say since I love you, of course, but you should do it. Totally. Even if it explodes in a nuclear war-style breakup, you'll regret never trying.
Thanks. That means a lot. Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them, it feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school. Classes you don't need.
Michael, what's this for? What are you doing?
This is a just in case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's it.
What the fuck?
I love you too.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened?
Hey, she's
7
waking
a.m.
up.
What?
Maybe don't get up immediately.
Did we, win?
Oh yeah, big time. Wire to wire finish.
I think saying wire to wire is stretching it, since...
I don't know about sports. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. The important thing is, whatever you did in the cave, it worked. The tear, the hole, it's fixed. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying to eat our souls.
Yeah, it's important to note that.
I'm glad. I'm sorry. I was back. I fell back a few years during the whole thing, and I just saw Michael again. That's all. So I'm just a little rattled right now.
What do you mean? What do you mean you saw Michael? What happened? What was happening?
Okay, just wait.
Clarissa thought... I don't know. I just thought I could change things, maybe. I don't know what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think whatever we were doing really worked like that.
I'm sorry, Alex.
Yeah, I'm sure it was rough.
Yeah, it kind of stung a little to see him and not be able to... I don't know, do anything about it, I guess, really. It's like I got this arrow in my side.
Or your name.
So Michael visited you. He crawled out from whatever netherworld swamp he's in and plucked into your head?
I don't think it's like a visit, like it's making a conscious choice to come mess with you. You were just exhaled somewhere, time-wise.
Yeah, I guess the universe doesn't choose to do anything. It just does.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. Like, go on a freaking book tour, but...
Let's make a pact to just keep it, like, ours. It's only our thing. It happened to us, and nobody else has to be involved.
No, Alex, we don't need a pact. We actually don't need to ever talk to each other ever again.
I don't know, like it or not, we've have a shared thing now. Shared insane thing that I don't think will get reset once, like, graduation hits or something.
Hey, is this your book?
Oh man, we're gonna be the best couple ever.
Okay, slow down.
Told you, that's so cute.
I lost it on the way. I thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom.
I am definitely skipping this one. I'm deferring the crown to that wheelchair girl.
Are you going, Alex?
Are we supposed to still spike the punch or just bring in flasks?
I guess. I mean, if I find a date, I'm not gonna go stag. I have my dignity.
Ben Owens will ask you. Or rather, he's going to ask you unless I physically prevent him.
You can do better. Alright, you know what? It's picture time.
Oh my god, come on. Nona.
You guys go ahead. Or maybe I can take
I'm calling it now.
Yeah, come on.
Calling it now. Michael's going to be in the background as a ghost. Calling it.
Do it. Last one of the night. Or day now.
Let's actually move outside so we can get the light.
Already
Sure.
outside.
Ren, what is that book, anyway?
I don't know. I can hardly make heads or tails out of what the hell he's talking about half the time.
Here's good for the... yeah, just here.
I'm a party pooper. I'm standing in between the couple.
Like, look. Like,
Ow.
this, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, everyone.
Wait, Didn't you...
Cheese!
What the fuck? We're still in a time loop. Where is it sending me? I want a credit screen. I didn't call it.
Before we'd left, I told my mom I was spending the night at a friend's house. And when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. The island did one good thing, forcing Ren and Nona together. Which is nice, because they're still together, actually. Though they go to different schools now. Trying out the long-distance thing, I guess.
You and 70% of players brought Ren and Nona together. Ooh.
Clarissa fled to the East Coast, dropped out of college, and works at a boutique. I hear she's scared of the ocean now.
You and 22% of players made Clarissa hate you. Fuck you.
Jonas was the first to introduce me as his sister. You know, without the step part in front of it. And it was weird at first, but it's the truth. He's my brother. He goes to school in town, and we see each other a lot.
You and 63% of players bonded with your new stepbrother Jonas. Yay. I just screwed up on one thing, and that was Clarissa.
It's funny. What happened on
and
the
I did that on
island used to
purpose,
pop into
actually,
my head
accidentally.
every single day. And then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways, well, if it matters, I decided to stay in town and go to college here. It's practically up the road.
What was in that voice there?
I just wanted
What the hell's
something
going on?
familiar, I guess. But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run.
Oh
This is
no!
Sarah. Ren's dragging me out to
No!
the yearly beach party thing, and I have to pick up what's his name.
No!
Jonas, too. Ugh, I hope he's not weird or mean
No!
or something. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be
No!
fun. It's something to do, right?
No, don't do this. Oh god. Okay, there's a true ending to this game and I know exactly how to get it. Fuck! Oh. Okay, so I think how you get the true ending is by following everything that Michael... No, that's not, not by everybody liking you. I think how you get the true ending is by doing exactly what Michael says. Say yes to everything, so every choice you have, just say yes. And B, everyone that stares at you. Now, I was a little confused about this at first, but now I realize that whenever your head or someone's head appears above someone's sprite, it means they're looking at you. I think that's the best thing I can think of, because there's no other way to tell if someone's looking at you. So I'm assuming that any girl who looks... Oh no, is it every girl? Yeah, I think it's every girl, he said. Every girl that looks at you too much, avoid them. And the other one... I'll have to rewatch that, but... I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do a true ending to this. I'll do it off screen. If anything interesting happens, I'll be recording at the same time, but basically I'll only be showing parts that will be memorable and important. But I will be doing a true ending to this game. So I'm not going to say my thoughts on the game yet, but that was a pretty cool game. I will say that much. I want to see what that final photo was, though. Get an idea of what the demon was either. Like, why was it there? If there were souls of the dead people, wouldn't there be more than just one demon? I don't know. There's the key one. And what's the next one? Time to see the last photo, if it shows up. Oh wait, no, we saw it before. It was the photo that they'll. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. Yep, there it is. I really hope I can fix everything. Okay, so I did a little bit of research into the final ending, and I was sort of right, but also not. I saw Michael's advice as a little weird, and so I thought, okay, this is how you get the true ending. I'm not going to do the next game thing, though. I could. I honestly very much could. It just doesn't seem like it gives enough. It's basically the same story, except there's one difference. This is a new game plus, and so the version of Alex that's going to the island is the one that is... Okay, this is going to be a little very confusing. So the game is all about time travel, and the thing about time travel is different choices which mean different consequences, and if you're anything into parallel universes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those guys that don't, imagine this. You have one choice, and you have like 5 different choices, and each choice leads to its own separate thing, and those things lead on to different choices, and it just spreads out. Just like the triangle. In a way, the triangle has one triangle at first, and it splits off into like 2 directions, which turn into their own triangles. They reconnect, but don't think of that part. Think of the first part. So basically what I'm trying to say is, there is always going to be that one Alex that fails to stop everything and keeps on repeating the loop. But there is an infinite amount of Alexes that also are free from the loop, if that makes sense. Because no matter what you do, if parallel universes are actually a thing, and I'm the one of the kind of people that actually believe they are, you can't stop time. There's always going to be that one time where everything fails because of whatever. But there's always going to be an infinite amount of times. Well, there's going to be an infinite amount of times of failing as well, because there's an infinite amount of possibilities. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about. The reason I'm talking about this is, the Alex in New Game Plus is the Alex that keeps on failing, that keeps on experiencing the loop. But she knows what's going on because she is us, the player that's already played the game. That's basically what it's meant to be. And so why I'm bringing this up is because in New Game Plus, the reason I'm not going to play it is because there's just not enough in there for me to actually want to play it. But from what I've read, there are basically these radios now that allow you to communicate to you in the past, before you've gone to Edward's Island. And you can basically tell your past version things. And if you tell her not to go to Edward's Island or not bring the radio, then she will not go. You will basically have freed Alex from the time loop. But instead of doing that, you would also... Well, there's 2 things. Clarissa and Nona would still be on the island, so they'd be fucked. But the way I see it, since you have the option of telling her not to bring the radio is probably the main reason the ghosts started doing shit. Because Adler, I've realized, stayed there so no one else would tune into the radio thing, and she died, so basically you were free to tune into it. So if no one had tuned into it, aka me, Alex, then everything would be fine, meaning Nona and Clarissa would have been fine either way. They would have been angry that no one showed up, but they would be fine. So actually that's one of the better endings, except for the fact that Michael's still dead. But that's another thing I want to bring up. Throughout your playthrough, the best ending, as everyone calls it, is making it that you get along with your Jonas. Clarissa forgives you and actually, well, not really forgives, but gets along with you. Nona and Ren get together. Now, the way you get these is very hard to remember, but basically just be nice to everyone. Don't ditch people for other people, or that kind of thing. But also, don't agree to the ghosts about keeping Clarissa, that kind of thing. But the reason I fucked up with Clarissa was because I didn't answer a call at the radio. What do you call it? I think that was the main thing. And there were also times where I didn't talk to her properly, but there wasn't much times where you got to talk to Clarissa, besides the starting. So I don't know how I could have fixed that. But I think the way I could have done it, instead of because making Clarissa like you is not really what you want to aim for. What you want to aim for is her sticking with Michael. And you may think, what, he's already dead. Turns out that your moments to the past can influence the future. And I kept on choosing Michael to stay with Clarissa, but then I influenced Michael to go to a college. And I didn't realize at the time, that college is out of town. And the reason he dies is because he's about to leave and you want to go swimming with him once, and he drowns. And I didn't realize, oh, I need him to stay in town. So if you actually ask him to stay in town every single time, and to stay with Clarissa, that gets the best ending, as long as you're nice with Jonas, and you're nice with Ren, and you influence Noda to date Ren. And the way you do that is just keep on bringing it up to her every chance. So yeah, that's basically how you get the best ending. Once again, not going to replay the game. I want to go more into that. The game itself was really cool. I actually enjoyed this. I've been into this game for maybe a year or two. I forget when it came out, but I remember seeing it. I remember seeing this person who did an LP of it, but I only watched it for a couple of episodes. And that's why I knew some of it already. But now that I've played the game myself and I've bet it, I can now watch his all the way through. Because I like doing that. I like seeing other people's reactions to things throughout the game. I like those kind of videos where it's small snippets of a game or small snippets of a movie and everyone's reacting to it. But I also like watching the full gameplay and their whole reaction to everything. Because there are moments where I like it, but no one else does, and they don't make a video on it. But I've been into this game for a while, and I just never got down to playing it for some reason. But the gameplay was a little tipsy for me. It was cool. I enjoyed the radio thing. I enjoyed the looking around, the searching, the trying to look for everything. But two things that really annoyed me was how often the choices would just fade away quickly. I really wish there was, oh, after this conversation is when you're going to speak, and we're going to give you like 2 or 3 seconds to choose. So you'd have a chance to read what they say while the other person's talking, and then when they finish, you have a free choice. You should have already read everything by then, so then you can make the choice. But no, I would understand if it was disappearing right as they end the message, and once you chose, it would wait for them to finish. But a lot of the times, you interrupt what they're saying, and I'm like, no, don't do that, that's annoying. And then there were times when you wouldn't talk until they finished talking. And that got me thinking, are there like correct choices or something? And the correct choices make it that you actually stop talking until they talk? I don't know. But the choices were okay, I dealt with them after a while, but the second thing and the major thing was the walking. So I enjoy backtracking. I like collecting things, I like looking for collectibles, stuff like that. But while the walking was really nice sometimes, 3 things that were bad about it. The first one wasn't really as bad. It was just the parkouring and the maneuvering around things and stuff like that. Some of them involved a button press, while others didn't. The climbing up walls didn't involve a button press, but yet vaulting over a rock or something did. I can understand why, but that's not really a bad thing. I'm just very confused why they made climbing up walls not involve a button press. But the 2 major things that really annoyed me was, one, the paths. There were a lot of corners and curves in the paths, and when I thought I was turning, it turns out that I was hitting an invisible wall and I was turning back. And that was really annoying. I had to reach the very tip of the curve before I could actually turn around. And another annoying thing was the fact that your character automatically ran instead of there being a run button. I really wish there had been a run button, because while getting around everywhere wasn't too much of a nuisance, it was kind of a nuisance when your character refused to run sometimes. And along with the fact that the paths have invisible walls at each corner sometimes until you get to the very tip, it just really made it very annoying to backtrack sometimes. It didn't take that long. I admit it didn't take that long, so it's good, but that's more because it was a small map, not because it didn't fail at being gameplay good. So, while I did enjoy the game, there were pretty much a few gameplay flaws that could have been improved. Otherwise, the story was amazing. I loved the story. The story, for anyone that doesn't really understand it, was that Maggie Adler set a bomb, I believe, on the submarine because they realized they thought the sirens and stuff had been jammed. And so basically she, as an officer, sent a bomb. Basically sent the command to send a bomb. It blew up the ship at the same time as blowing up the nuclear reactor that was in the ship, and it killed 85 people. Well, 97, because there were like 12 other people there, due to the voices, the ghosts, but I don't remember who those 12 were. I know the 85 were sailors, but then 12, I'm not sure who they were. And basically, I don't know why they haunt Edwards Island. If they were out in sea, I'm guessing it's because it was their home, or maybe it's because they know that this island was the reason for their deaths and they're haunting it to try to get revenge. I think it's because it was their home and they're trying to leave, though. And one thing I realized while looking up a lot of the ending stuff was that there is a point where you can actually hear the ghosts say they've seen this world be they've seen this world begin and end multiple and multiple times, meaning they have a long memory span. They've been at it for a long time. This isn't their first time loop. This is just the first time we've at least gone to this island, I'm guessing. Because there are time loops where we probably didn't even go to this island. And, yeah. But, what do you call it? But Adler stayed at this place so no one else would tune in. And then she died, meaning that other people were free to tune in, and that basically fucked shit up. That's basically the premise of the story. Whether we actually help the ghosts or not, I don't think we ever help them. I think no matter what you do, even though I got all the collectibles, Alex's mind will always be set on saving her friends. She will never try helping the ghosts. It's not a gameplay option. The only best option you can get is in New Game Plus, where you can stop your past self from going. In which case, you don't allow the ghosts free reign anymore. You allow them to be stuck and let another poor soul use a radio to tune into stuff. That's the best option you can do in the game to help yourself and not go through all the trouble. But whether that helps the ghosts or not, it doesn't. So in the end, the ghosts are just the losers of this game, and that honestly makes me a little sad, but at the same time, I don't really know how we could have helped them. Radio signals can do a lot in this game, but I don't think they can open a path to heaven, honestly. And I feel like it's one of those things where they died so instantly that their souls weren't able to process what was happening. They weren't able to go like, oh, I'm going through a slow and agonizing death. I'm going to die. I'm going to accept this. No, it was instant. They didn't realize what was going on. Because to them, their radio wasn't working. But to the other people, they thought the place had been commandeered by other pirates or something. So yeah, that was basically the story of Oxenfree. It was a little short in my mind. The gameplay, as I said, was a little clunky. Story was amazing. But while I am saying it's short, that's not a bad thing. They fit in a lot of things into this game. The only thing I feel like they could improve on is just the ghosts. That's really the only thing I feel like they could improve on. What happened to the ghosts? Explain more about the ghosts. Have them talk more in a less... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know the word. Like, every time they talk, they're trying to badmouth Alex and shit like that, saying how she trained us, and I understood that. I understood that they were basically going like, prove to us there's a way. But I feel like they didn't talk enough about them. I feel like we didn't get enough information on the sailors. I'm assuming that they were just fine, and then they got blown up, and that's why they couldn't. That's why they became ghosts. But I just wish there was more information as to why they're ghosts. But I guess that's what theories are for, really. Otherwise, that was the Oxenfree. I'm not going to talk too much on this. I've already been talking for way too long. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was actually a lot longer than I expected it would be. I'm not sure how long this is going to take to edit. I haven't edited any of it yet, except for maybe an hour. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later. I'm sorry I'm not doing a New Game Plus, but I might do it in my own time. But as far as I know, the only thing interesting about it is that you can communicate to your past self. Everything else is exactly the same. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.